Hi everyone, today we're going to be taking a look at this 2021 Chevrolet Tahoe. The Tahoe gets a full redesign this year. Additions include a new fully independent rear suspension, newly available air suspension, and you can now get it with a turbo diesel 6-cylinder engine. This one is powered by the basic 5.3 liter V8. It is a Z71 model, so it's got a few off-road features, and it stickers for about $69,000. Let's take a little tour and then take it on a ride. So first and foremost, the Z71 package gets you a slightly better approach angle up front, and you can see that looks, I guess, better than what's on other trim levels. This one has mild all-terrain tires. You can see your running boards down the side there. Z71 badging on the front fender, and then there's also a little Z71 badge in the grille here. Red tow hooks, not sure what kind of applications these things are rated for, but they feel pretty good. Moving around back, plenty of space in the Tahoe. Of course, this vehicle is available in an elongated version as the Suburban, so if you need more cargo space, there's always the Suburban. This one has room for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 via room for 3 across the back. Power tailgate, that's something you'd expect for $70,000. So with the third row folded, it folds really easily. There's a ton of room back here. Again though, Suburban's gonna have more room behind the third row. Still, good space behind the third row, so this is a vehicle that you buy if you need more space than what is offered by a 3-row crossover like, say, the Nissan Pathfinder, Honda Pilot, or Chevrolet Traverse. Power folding third row seats. Wow, those come up really quickly. I usually don't like power folding seats because they take so long to come up, but these come up fast. I'm impressed. One thing that I don't love that GM does with their trucks is they use these little chrome buttons on the doors for the passive keyless entry system. Most other automakers have adopted just a little depression in the plastic. It just looks better and feels cleaner. This feels a little cheap right here. Here's the window sticker. So you can see this one stickers at $68,940. It's a 2021 Tahoe Z71. Fuel economy is about what you'd expect. 16 city, 20 highway, and 18 combined according to the EPA. And like I said, this one has that 5.3 liter gas V8 engine, and that is mated to a 10-speed automatic transmission. All around the interior in this thing is pretty nice, pretty modern, I guess. Everything's wrapped in leather, so not much hard plastic to complain about. There's this faux wood trim across the dashboard, and then on the door panels. Center stack here is pretty nice. There's a rumor that this dashboard layout will be coming to GM's full-size trucks here for the 2022 update that I believe those vehicles are scheduled to receive. So once those trucks get this dashboard, assuming that's the case, I think GM's big trucks and SUVs will all have pretty decent interiors. Digital screen in between two mechanical gauges. Infotainment screen could, I guess, be a little bit bigger. I know the Yukon Denali and the Cadillac Escalade both have a bigger screen here. Here are your buttons. So media controls, HVAC, heated seats, USB-C, USB-A, cup holders, wireless charging pad. Here's your center console box. I think this is broken because I think maybe it's supposed to slide forward, and this one, I don't know, the latch is broken or something, but that's been a little bit annoying. I don't love this shift layout here. So these are just your buttons for your selecting gears. This takes the place of a traditional gear lever. So park is a push button, but then reverse is this little side hinged button, and drive is the same way. Neutral is a button, and then low, and then your manual shifting buttons are right there. not the nicest thing to use. As for the second row, so second row captain's chairs slide back nice and far. You can see that one's pretty far forward. This one's pretty far back. You get, in this one at least, rear entertainment. No sunroof on this one, but you get these big screens here. If you use them, great. If you're not going to use them, then they're going to get in the way. But anyway, independent HVAC controls. Each person has an HDMI port for their respective screen here. And then, oh yeah, 3-prong AC inverter there. So, yep, you can play video games back here. USB-C as well, and then heated seats. Massive third row. That's the idea of getting a vehicle like this, just have plenty of space in the third row. I could ride along back here really comfortably. There's another USB-C port, and then some cup holders. This thing's definitely set up for families. If you're going to be using a third row fairly often, then a vehicle of this size is the one to get. Okay, driving the 2021 Tahoe. This vehicle's main competition is the Ford Expedition, and I gotta say the interior in this one is at least a little bit nicer than the Expedition. There's 50. So V8's pretty strong. Leather steering wheel, nice. Heated steering wheel, nice. Infotainment screen's pretty sharp. I like that. Overall, it's pretty smooth. Air suspension is super nice. That's the idea. Pay a little more for that, but definitely increases ride quality. I tend to find things to criticize with GM vehicles that just aren't present in other vehicles. Just little things like that button on the exterior door handle in an area that most automakers have moved on to more futuristic touch controls for things like that by now. You know, broken center console, I guess that stuff happens. All around though, this thing's pretty nice. This is certainly an evolutionary update rather than a revolutionary change. The formula with this vehicle has been pretty much the same for years now. Altogether, GM builds 5 different versions of this car. You've got the Tahoe and the Suburban that wear Chevrolet badges, the GMC Yukon and Yukon XL, and then the Cadillac Escalade. Well, I guess 6 versions because you've got the Escalade and the Escalade ESV. Let's hit these speed bumps here. Pothole, 28. Wow. Yeah, 28 miles per hour over these speed bumps felt really good. Let's go. Wow, barely even felt that one. That was at about 35. Let's do this last one here. Ooh, it's a bigger one. Okay. Yeah, felt pretty good. That one was at about 30 miles per hour, and it was a little bigger than the others. So, yeah, suspension. This one is very nice. All around, I gotta say this vehicle is pretty comfortable, and that's the idea. So there's your look at the 2021 Chevrolet Tahoe. All around, this vehicle is a big truck-like transportation appliance. 3-row crossovers like the Chevy Traverse, Ford Explorer, Honda Pilot, those are generally the right 3-row vehicle for most people, but you get something like this if you want these truck-like capabilities that you get with the Tahoe. Towing capacity of up to 7,900 pounds. It's just bigger. It's bigger all around. It's slightly, I won't call it heavy duty, but it's heavier duty all around than a 3-row crossover. Again, this thing shares its platform with GM's line of full-size trucks. So all around, I think this is a nice update to the Tahoe. It's all new. It's not often that this vehicle is fully redesigned. It offers some fun features like that adjustable suspension in the Z71 package. We didn't talk too much about the diesel engine, but that's available now for the first time in a Tahoe for anyone who wants it. And yeah, all around, the formula's been pretty much perfected with this vehicle over the years, and GM certainly hasn't done anything to screw that up with its most recent redesign. Thanks for watching.